broadcast high school athletics online from Portland's West Side. We are West Side Mobile Media, Banks, Oregon.
Jason Bond Remodeling.
Thinking about updating your kitchen or bath? James Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They offer stone countertop fabrication and installation and cabinet installation services. They'll do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based locally in Washington County, they'll do jobs in most Portland metro locations. Call 503-753-9993 or email jasonbondremodeling@gmail.com. Jason Bond Remodeling, Oregon CCV number 227733.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Almost Christmas and the lights are bright. The letters to Santa have been sent. The Banks Braves hope their Christmas wish comes true tonight. A big W over a big school from Northeast Portland. The Franklin Lightning stepping out of 6A PIL action for a stop here in the far west metro here at Banks High School. Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Jonathan Lee alongside Trevor Beard for Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling. Trevor, I think the Kinks are all winked out tonight, but Banks has dropped 3 straight here at home, including a 20-point loss to 2A Jervis yesterday. You called that game. What happened?
A lot of missed opportunities, both at the free throw line and easy layups that were missed for the Braves. Their 2 leading scorers in that game on Tuesday afternoon, Haley Evans and Nia Johnson, each finishing with just 6 points. And pretty good guard play from Jervis as well. Izzy Boyd leading the Cougars with 16 points for the 2A defending state champs, who have also beaten another Coapa League team, the 4A Valley Catholic Valiants, who are having a little bit of a down year this year with a record of 2-5.
Well, both of these teams coming in tonight, the Franklin Lightning out of the 6A Portland Interscholastic League and the 4A Banks Braves coming into this game off of losses in their last game. For the Lightning, They opened up PIL play in their last game, losing at Grant 38-56. So both coming in sub 20 or 20-point losses and eager to get a win here tonight for the Franklin Lightning. They have a lineup that's, just looking at them here in warm-ups as they're shooting up there, look like they pretty well have a pretty good even size with Banks. But, of course, I'm looking at the tallest girl on the court right now, and that would be Katie Grossnickel, who stands at 6'3" for the Banks Braves. And so with 5'10" Nia Johnson and also 5'10" Madison Walker, maybe you'd like to see the Banks Braves go inside and do a little post up on this Franklin team and use that size to their advantage. Other than that, what must Banks do tonight to beat this Franklin Lightning team?
Well, Franklin's only won one game this season so far, and that game 55-12 over Reynolds. Banks is a team that is known for their defense and likes to keep games in the 30s to low 40s, and they need to play their style of basketball and force turnovers, especially off their press. If this game gets close, you'll see them press for most of the game. Haley Evans, again, we've talked about her defense most of this season, averages 3 to 4 steals a game, if not more. Madison Walker, she's probably the best defender this team has around the rim, along with Nia Johnson. You talked about Katie Grossnickel. Katie has the height, but not really the size. Pretty skinny up front. Doesn't really post up a lot. Can shoot from probably around 8 to 10 feet, but she's not the type of player that Madison and Nia are. Despite being taller, she doesn't have the same size they do, other than her height, and not really a post-type scorer, more of a shot blocker, and can shoot a little bit from outside the basket, but you're not going to see her post up at the rim.
Well, the last time these Banks Braves won a basketball game, it was the season opener back on December 1st. Today is the 22nd, so it's about 21 days since the Braves have experienced the win column here at Banks High School. We've already seen one Willamette Valley team in the last 24 hours put to bed a long 2+ week string of losses. And so can Lightning strike twice here tonight? We'll find out when we come back after this. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Thinking about buying or selling a home? Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty, will help you with your real estate needs. Call 503-313-0748 or email Sarah at sarahhesselman.com. Serving your community daily and proud to support the starting lineup of your Banks Braves. Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty. Call 503-313-0748.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
Both teams coming in with almost identical overall records in this match. Welcome back to Banks High School. I'm Jonathan Lee alongside Trevor Beard. The Franklin Lightning 1-3 overall on the season. They are ranked 49th by the OSAA ranking among 55 6A schools, so near the bottom of the 6A as we get out of the chute. Just the fourth game of the season for the Franklin Lightning. It is game number 6 for the Banks Braves. They've had a couple of cancellations. They had a game that was supposed to be at Gladstone on December 10th, but that game was canceled due to COVID protocols within the Gladstone program. And then, of course, they were supposed to play Monday. This would have been the third game in 3 nights successively for the Braves. But, of course, that game on Monday was canceled. we never really heard an official reason, but presumably, Trevor, due to the weather out in the Hood River Valley. You speak about weather. Both of these teams have tournaments coming up after Christmas. For the Banks Braves, it's a sisters tournament. They're definitely probably going to get a lot of snow there.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder if that tournament's going to get canceled or not, how many teams will be able to make it with the snow expected to come in the valley starting Monday at the latest, possibly Sunday for some areas. If the valley floor is going to get snow, you can only imagine the snow in Sisters might be measured in feet, but my guess is they're probably going to try to get a charter bus if they're going to Sisters with both boys and girls programs playing in that tournament.
And of course, the Franklin Lightning will be at the PIL Holiday Shootout. That'll be going on at various campus sites around the PIL region in north and northeast Portland. The Franklin Lightning will be taking on Milwaukee. It doesn't officially say that is in there, but they're playing consecutive days, and I know that there is that PIL Holiday Shootout going on, but they will be playing Milwaukee in their next game after tonight. The Banks Braves will play Malala, scheduled to play Malala in the first game on December 28th in Sisters. But that is looking ahead. Tonight, it's all about business at hand. The Banks Braves trying to put away a 3-game losing streak here on their home court and send the fans home happy for the holidays with seeing their Banks Braves with a W and get their 3rd win on the season. Banks comes in 2-3 overall, looking to even their record at 500 tonight. And it'd be kind of a huge statement, Trevor, to do so against a 6A team. But we'll see. We'll step aside. We'll get ready for the starting lineups and tip-off of this game. Coming back on the other side, this is Banks basketball presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
It's time to make this holiday season one to remember. Double up on all the joy, all the cheer, and most importantly, all the points. Now through the end of January 2022, every time you make a purchase using your Wana Credit Union Visa Rewards credit card, you'll receive double the rewards points. All those points can then be redeemed for cash, travel, gifts, and more. Stop by your nearest branch or visit wanafcu.org to get started today. Membership required. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Good evening, and we're back to OSAA 4A girls basketball as tonight the Banks Braves girls basketball program hosts the Franklin Lightning of Northeast Portland. A couple of scores as we look at the Wana Credit Union 4A girls basketball scoreboard. St. Anne Christian 3A program just north of Corvallis over Klamath Union, 51-43. One other final, McLaughlin of Milton Freewater over Malala, 49-41 at the Cascade Holiday Tournament Classic in Turner near Enchanted Forest. One other game tonight involving Kawapa League. Valley Catholic is at 2A Salem Academy. And Astoria at Estacada was scheduled to take place tonight at the Roby's Classic at Tillamook, but that game has been canceled. Woodburn, another Kawapa League, taking on another Kawapa League opponent actually at Tillamook in the Roby's Classic tournament in Tillamook. Roby's Furniture, a longtime furniture chain located in Newport, Lincoln City, Tillamook, and Astoria. Jonathan?
And one 6A final that I do know happened earlier today down in Phoenix, Arizona at the Nike Invitational for bigger schools in the state, some national. We told about it earlier today that Akapaho of Colorado lost to West Lynn last night, or they beat West Lynn last night. Well, today they beat Oregon City at the Nike Invitational in Phoenix, Arizona. Akapaho going 2-0 against the state of Oregon, but it's good to see some of our finer teams in the upper division of the state getting us some national recognition there at that tournament. We're going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, Trevor, there is some very nice talent out here in Banks, and we've heard a lot of people, and I said playing of the national anthem. I should have said singing of the national anthem, but some great vocal talent out here in this community of Banks.
That's actually a recorded rendition of a country artist. They've done that a lot this year and actually previous years when they don't have a student performing the national anthem. They've used the Dixie Chicks in the past. I think that was probably the same case there. I've had a friend, I can't remember who is from Tillamook that is related to the person that sang that song. That's a pretty well-known country artist.
Well, I love the what they do with the flag here at Banks High School. They drop it down. It's this nice, it's a projector screen kind of like thing, and they just slide it down. It's from the class of 2018. Pretty awesome. Here we go underway. Banks going right to left, wearing their home whites with navy blue lettering and numbers. The Franklin Lightning in their road maroon uniforms with white numbers and letters.
The white cord. Thank you.
Little technical difficulties here. Banks with the ball going inside off the layup. No good. Rebound put back up and in by Alex Saunders. And the Banks Braves on the board. 7:14 to go. Braves leading at 2-0. Good start here for the Braves. Franklin with the ball, driving to the baseline. Turnover, bad pass, and it's in the hands of
Haley Evans.
Haley Evans, and she puts up a shot from 19 feet, no good. Rebound saved by Saunders into Madison Walker on the low block. She scores it, and it's 4-0 Banks, just like that, with 6:44 to go. Franklin has the ball. Maya Sanders controlling it for the Lightning. She dribbles out of trouble. Now off the top, hounded by Evans, but she stays with it. Does Sanders. Maya going to drive to the right, pull up 18-footer. We've got a whistle on the floor and a foul called.
No. 30-second timeout.
Timeout called by Coach David Janes, the coach of the Franklin Lightning. So we're going to keep it right here as the Banks Braves off to kind of a good start on the scoreboard, up 4-0 here in the early going, but some missed shots, but seeing a lot better second chance opportunities for the Braves. You can really tell they worked on it.
Yeah, it came out pretty aggressive compared to their last couple of starts. Able to finish at the rim, which after the Madras game, had a chance to talk to head coach Brandon Bagley a little bit, and he pretty much summed up the last few losses to start the season with 3 words. 4 words, we just need to finish.
Lineup on the floor for the Franklin Lightning: Olivia Stills, Maya Bryant, Stella Holt Dupay, Ada Hallstrom, and Maya Sanders. That's the 5 on the floor for the Lightning. And pulling up is Sanders from 3, no good. Rebound tipped around. Ball still loose on the floor. Hustling on it is Alex Saunders getting on the floor. Ball still loose. And then Maggie Streblo comes up with it. She kind of got away with a little bit of a walk, but hey, comes away with it. And Banks has the ball, 6:08 to go. They leave it for Haley Evans. She's going to set up the offense up top in between the circles. Now going to drive to the left side. Evans going to dish it out to Streblo. Nice cut by Saunders, and Streblo found her. And
Nia Johnson.
Just like that, it's Nia Johnson getting it, so 2 points each for the Banks Braves, and it's 6-0. 3 players with 2 points each. Little pressure, it works. Nia Johnson comes up with a steal, and here we go the other way. Johnson has it right side of the lane. Pulls up, leaves it for Madison Walker, driving to the baseline. She bounces over to Saunders. She's going to drive inside. Missed a shot, no good. Rebound coming down to Olivia Stills, and we've got a jump ball called underneath. Possession is going to stay with, looks like the Banks Braves. But they're going to say it's Franklin ball. Though I saw the light over here was on the Banks side, so I guess we'll get that cleared up. Malfunctioning light there, I guess. Driving is Charlotte Storrs. She's going to leave it for Maya Bryant. Little elbow jumper is in, and the Franklin Lightning have their first 2 points of the game. Almost 3-minute scoring drought that ends. It's 6-2 Braves. Evans has it, going to drive inside, dish it out to Madison Walker. Thought about the 3, goes up for a 19-footer, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. There was 2 players there, Maya Sanders and Alex Saunders was right there, but they're going to say it was off of Sanders, and Banks will retain possession. Haley Evans will inbound it on the baseline into Madison Walker. Walker up top to Streblo. Streblo backs it out now in between the circles over the right wing to Evans. Evans drives inside, pulls up, little 10-footer. It's good. Little floater by Haley Evans, and she's got her first 2. 8-2 Braves. Good start for the Banks Braves here tonight against the 6A Franklin Lightning. They get it inside to Maya Bryant. Had her shot blocked, stays with it. Gets it over to Maya Sanders, beg your pardon. Sanders has it right wing, guarded by Saunders. Saunders not letting her go anywhere, and we've got a 5-second call. That's a turnover to the Banks Braves. Nice defense by Alex Saunders that time.
Yeah, this Banks team prides themselves on their defense, only averaging about 40 points a game. So when you play that style of offense, you gotta play defense to win games.
Evans brings it across the half-court line, gives it off to Jocelyn Janicek on the right wing, who's checked in for the Braves. Janicek looking for somewhere to drive, gets inside, has her shot blocked by number 21 Charlotte Storrs, but they're going to say she also got a piece of the body as well for the foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Jocelyn Janicek. 4:13 to go, opening quarter. Banks Braves leading 8-2. They had a 6-0 lead to open the ball game. First free throw on the way for Janicek. It bounces off the back iron and out. Free throws, Trevor. Got to make them.
Yeah, part of the missed opportunities that we talked about to start the game. Braves 2 wins and 3 losses on the season. Probably at least a good 20 points in missed free throws and missed layups that could have gave them the win on Tuesday.
Second free throw is around and in for Jocelyn Janicek for her first point of the night. It's 9-2. Little full court pressure put on here by the Braves, but Franklin finally breaks it. That's Stores with it on the right side. She is hounded by the defense, almost turned it over. Double team, needs some help, and finds her teammate over there on the top of the key. A three-pointer no good by Holt Dupay, and here come the Braves. Saunders dishes off to
beautiful.
Evans, no good. Rebound by Nia Johnson, and we got a jump ball. That is going to be with Banks. 3:45 to go opening quarter, 9-2 Braves.
Beautiful give and go that time from Saunders to Evans. Just threw the pass a little bit behind her, caused her to come up a little short on the layup.
Evans inbounds the ball, gets it in high to Saunders, out to Bigsby, who's checked in the last dead ball, and she scores. Madison Bigsby gets into the scores book, and the Braves lead by 9, 11-2. Here we come the other way. Ball out on the left wing for the Franklin. Ball's being tapped around like a volleyball. Is this basketball or volleyball? Every time the ball comes up, the ball gets tipped around like we're trying to rally here. But Franklin going to inbound underneath their basket. Fast-paced action here to open the first quarter. Get it inside. Try to get it inside for Maya Bryant, but it's stolen away by Haley Evans. Here we go the other way. Evans driving all the way. Dishes out to Bigsby on the left wing. She drives inside. Gets it cross court to Jocelyn Janasek. That's a three. No good. Rebound off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Charlotte Stores, and here come the Lightning as Maya Sanders will control it, and she is hounded right there by Evans. Sanders has it left wing. Evans keeping her eye on her. Trying to get through, but lost it. Jocelyn Janasek comes up with it. Get a long pass. Oh, that was telegraphed. Bad pass. Turnover as Holt Dupay gets it for Franklin. And Sanders has it now, dribbling it up, met by Evans. Stops at the right wing, backs it out. Not a good idea to back it out there when Evans is guarding you. And we got a foul on the floor. Foul called on Charlotte Stores. Her first foul of the game with 2:41 to go in the opening quarter. 11-2. Banks Braves leading the Franklin Lightning. Jonathan Lee alongside Trevor Beard. Happy to have you along here tonight. Bigsby has it out high. Now going to drive right side, driving in lane, puts her shoulder down, and she draws the contact. Nice job by Madison Bigsby there to just be strong and drive the contact. Drive to the rack.
Madison Bigsby, a very aggressive style of athlete, also a dirt track racer in the spring and early fall months.
Three-pointer by Maggie Streblo is good, and the Banks Braves, they're going to give her two on that. No, they did give her a three on that one. Maggie Streblo, that's her first points of the night. That's a three ball. And we got a traveling violation called against Franklin coming the other way, so a turnover back to the Braves, leading by 12 with 2:15 to go, 14-2. This is a 8-0 run now for the Braves.
And I think compared to the last couple of losses for the Braves, this is kind of a game they want to come out and show what they're made of, and show that those last two losses were a fluke and that they can play better than that. Maybe a little bit rusty early to start the season.
Janasek pulls up, little 10-footer is good, right side of the lane. And Jocelyn Janasek has her first field goal. She's got 3 points on the night. Braves lead by 14. Pressure in back court. A foul called in back. No, a timeout before that. A timeout taken by David James. We'll take one as well. 1:49 to go. Banks Braves on an 8-0 lead, leading 16-2. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Call American Family Agent Terry Powell in Gaston, 503-521-8842.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Andy McNabb Allstate in North Plains is your local Allstate agent. Located at 10120 Northwest Glencoe, across from Subway. She has 20 years of Allstate experience providing auto, home, renters, life, and other insurance products. Get a quote and receive a $10 gift card. Andy McNabb Allstate. Call 503-433-5030. That's 503-433-5030.
Action, 1:46 to go and counting. Franklin has the ball. Ooh, that was a backcourt. Yeah, dribbled the ball. Maya Sanders got caught there. Nice defense by Maggie Streblo right now, right near the half-court line. And she stayed on this side of the line, but the ball bounced over. And I thought for a second they were going to get away with it, but nope. That was backcourt turnover. Back to the Braves. Streblo has it, going to drive right side all the way to the rack and lay it up and in. Maggie Streblo, beautiful. She's got 5 points tonight, and the Braves lead 18-2, extending that run to 12-0 over the last 4+ minutes of this first quarter.
Brandon Bagley, nice to see the passion from him, whether it's good or bad. Tuesday afternoon was not happy with the way his team played, especially in the later stages of the game when they were down 8, had a chance to come back. And applauding the effort now for his team up 16 in the first quarter.
Lila Chu is checked in for Franklin. She gets it inside and further inside down low for Maya Bryant, who scores the second field goal of the night for Franklin, cutting the lead down to 14 with 1:05 to go in the opening quarter. Streblo has it out high. Now going to drive to the right side, guarded by Sanders. Streblo gets it, now pulls up her dribble, up to Janicek. Janicek tried to go left, but lost the ball, gets it back to Streblo. Streblo inside to Madison Walker. Outside to Janicek, over to Bigsby from the left side. Going to drive inside, jump stop. Out to Janicek. Janicek looking high for Madison Walker. Goes in and up, and we've got 3 seconds in the key. Can't pitch in a tent and camping down there. Can't do that. So I think that might be the first turnover for the Braves here tonight.
Yeah, that's been another big issue in their 3 losses is turnovers.
Little two-person pressure for Banks, but Franklin gets it back, and they get another turnover as throwing the ball over. Olivia Stills trying to throw it back to Sanders out high, but it was out of her reach, and it goes in the backcourt. And, yeah, when it's not the opponent that touches it, it's your teammate that's over and back. So 28 seconds and counting to go. Braves have the ball, probably going to set up for a final shot here. Evans whipping the ball over to Janicek to the left side. Now cross court to Streblo. 3-pointer on the way. Ring it up. String music. Maggie Streblo, her second triple of the night. It's 21-4. Chu gets it off to Sanders. Now a 3-pointer for Franklin, this time left wing. And they connect. Charlotte Stores with a 3-ball. As we come to the end of the first quarter with the Banks Braves leading by 2 touchdowns, 21-7. Back after this, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Chris Recheck, your Forest Grove Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 503-359-4092 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Second quarter with the Braves leading 21-7. They had a run of 15-0 before that 3-pointer, or 15-2 before that 3-pointer by Franklin. We start at 21-7. Another turnover knocked off of Lila Chu and out of bounds to the Banks Braves. 10 seconds in, another turnover for Franklin. And the Braves will inbound it right in front of us. Nia Johnson gets it to Haley Evans. Evans leaves it for Saunders. Back to Evans. Over to the left side to Streblo. Thought about the three, but no good.
Nice
Nice
block.
pass inside for Alex Saunders, waiting right under the basket. And Alex scores. She's got 4 points tonight. It's 23-7. Here come the Lightning. Over the left side, they whip it down low for Bryant. And it goes up to Sanders. The three ball is off. No good. Rebound ran down by Jenna Rowe in the corner. Tried to save it. Nice hustle. But, it goes out of bounds to the Braves. They'll inbound in the backcourt. And here come the Lightning with a little 2-2-1 zone press. But the Braves break that easy with Evans. A little 2-on-1. Bounce pass into Madison Walker. Off the glass and in. Score it. She's fouled, and she'll get a free throw. Madison Walker with the hoop and the horn. 4 points for Maddie tonight. Madison, 7:15 to go in the opening quarter. 25-7 Banks. Free throw on the way. No good. No good for Madison Walker, but the rebound coming down to the Braves. It's Alex Saunders. Who else but Alex Saunders? She's been all over the court tonight. I'll tell you what, Trevor, we talked about it before off air. I said Alex Saunders has been great for this team ever since she's been added to the roster.
Yeah, she's a long standing member of this team, one of the top defenders, probably top 2 or 3 defenders, especially outside Haley Evans. Very fiery player, very aggressive style of defense, along with Bigsby and Haley Evans.
Speaking of Evans, she was right there on a play to tie up Stella Holt-Dupé, but the jump ball gives the possession back to Franklin on alternating possession. So they have the ball up top, now going down low to Holt-Dupé. She tries to go inside. It's stolen away by who else? Alex Saunders. And Evans will bring it up, walk it up the court. Now going to run the offense, give it off to Streblo. Back over to Saunders. She's going to drive right side quickly, and we got a foul called on the drive. So the ball will be inbounded on the baseline. Foul called on number 1, I believe, Jenna Rowe. Yep, her first foul, 4th team foul against Franklin. 6:33 to go, second quarter. Braves lead it 25-7. They get it inside to Evans, right corner, trying to drive baseline. Dishes into, nice pass to Nia Johnson, but she missed. And here comes Franklin. Little treble, no call by Sanders, who whips that pass inside for Jenna Rowe, but it was too tall and too strong. So another turnover for Franklin, and Braves will inbound again. Full court pressure put on, a little 2-2-1 press by Franklin. Braves again break it with ease. Streblo driving inside, jump stop, pull up, no good. Rebound batted away, but batted out of bounds by Alex Saunders. Again, had her hand on the ball, great hustle, but she needs to tip it to herself instead of tipping it out. Lightning get it in. Chu has it, gonna dribble it up the line now, running up the court. Chu gonna drive all the way. Layup is no good. Rebound coming down to Streblo, and she was fouled immediately on the play. That foul's gonna go against Lila Chu. 15th foul for Franklin. He did say 24, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Chu was in on the play. 6:01 to go, but Braves will inbound it. They do so to Streblo. Full court press again applied by Franklin. Evans to the middle. Break it with ease again. That's to Crowell. She's going to pull up a little 10-foot hook shot, like baby hook, but it sails out of bounds. And a turnover. No, not a turnover. It was tipped by a Lightning. So tipped by Lightning. And Braves will retain the possession. Maya Bryant checking in for the Lightning.
Kind of an ugly shot from Crowell. Just didn't draw anything but backboard.
Ball inbounded right to Nia Johnson in the middle, but she glazed it off the front of the iron, and here come the Lightning. Alex Saunders had a near steal, and looks like it's going to go into a foul. She barely touched the player. Nope. It's going to be Haley Evans that gets the foul.
Got caught with her hand in the cookie jar that time.
Yeah, trying to go for the steal. Both of them, you had Saunders on one side, Evans on the other side. Yeah, the defensive intensity tonight has been magnified for the Braves, and like you said, it's a staple of Brandon Begley.
First almost 3 minutes of the second quarter, Franklin still hasn't scored in the second.
Yeah, a lot of scoreless droughts here for the Franklin Lightning. Chu has it now and trying to hand it off to somebody. She's going to get a cross court over to Maya Bryant. Pulls up for a 3 ball. That missed everything. Air ball. And a nice hustle by Holt Dupay trying to save the ball again, but saved it to nobody. And another turnover to Banks.
Banks on an 11-0 run since the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, 25-7 with 5:20 and counting to go. Crowley has it left side, pulls up, needs help, gets it cross court to Alex Saunders. She bounces it inside for, well, that was Saunders that got it inside.
From Janicek.
Yeah, Janicek, thank you. And, Lightning have the ball now. Oh, boy. Chu tried to get a pass to Sanders, and it went over her. She swatted it, flies. Well, inside, helter-skelter action here a little bit inside, and on the floor, Crowley has it, walks with the basketball. Yep, that's a travel. She had the ball on her back, and she was trying to find somebody to get it to, and she turned, and that's an easy call to make for the officials there.
We talked about the similar names that time between Franklin and Banks. That time it was Sanders to Saunders on the steal.
Yeah, exactly. Lila Chu has it for Franklin right in front of us, hounded by Evans. Gets it off to Sanders, Maya Sanders. Sanders now changes directions to the left side, over to Holt Dupay, trying to go inside to her teammate out front, and good hustle again by Jocelyn Janicek. Or that time it was Leonie Crowell. Number 20, not number 10. Alex Saunders will get a nice breather on the bench, as does Nia Johnson. Coming into the game for the first time tonight, Katie Grossnickel, pick number 12 in the game. You go to Madison Walker, who also checked in. Over to Grossnickel, left corner. She's going to drive inside. Little pull-up jumper. It's no good, but she's going to get 2 free throws. As a foul called on number 5, Maya Bryant. 16 foul on Franklin. First foul on Bryant. 2 free throws coming up for Katie Grossnickel. Bounces around the front and back sides of the rim and got that friendly Banks bounce deposit in the bank. 26-7. Second free throw on the way for Katie Grossnickel. And that is right through. 2 free throws for Katie, and the lead is 20, 27-7. Lila Chu has it right side, over to Maya Sanders up top, back over to Chu. Little three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound coming down to Holt Dupay. That's no good. Another second chance for Franklin, and this time Haley Evans going to get in there, and they're going to call a jump ball as she was tied up with Holt Dupay. And this time the possession arrow favors Franklin. Holt Dupay will inbound.
That zone defense from the Braves is just so beautiful to watch them move in unison.
Chu for 3, no good. Rebound coming down to the Braves. And long court pass, trying to go for Madison Walker over traffic. Nothing doing. Traffic was congested. And coming down with is Maya Sanders. She'll dribble out of traffic, set up the offense, over to Chu. Thought about the 3. Back over to Chu. She'll take a 3, or back over to Sanders. She'll take a 3, no good. Rebound coming down to Madison Walker, hounded by 2 defenders. And we got a traveling call there. I didn't see the travel,
I saw the foul.
I did see she was hounded by 2 defenders. But Franklin will inbound the ball. Braves up by 20, so Franklin going to shoot a 3. Was begged by the student section to do it, and she did it. And it comes down to the Braves. Walker has it, now off to Janicek, and she's going to give it up to Evans, who finally gets up and set the play. Back over to Janicek. Right wing 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Madison Walker, back up and in. Madison Walker with 6 points tonight. It's 29-7. Braves have scored 8 points here in the second quarter, none by Franklin. And we're under 3 minutes to go. Holt Dupay has it, stops inside, gives it off to Maya Bryant for 2, and that's going to end the little run there for Banks as it pulls Franklin back to within 20 at 29-9. Chu steals a pass, gives it off to Maya Sanders. She's dribbling, gets it off to the left side to Holt Dupay. Inside, a wide open Maya Bryant, but missed the shot somehow. And the rebound comes down to Madison Walker and leaves it for Evans. Going to drive right side and tried to leave it to Leonie Crowell. But Leonie looked like she wasn't really ready for that and turns it over. We got a timeout. Timeout called by Coach Brandon Begley. Kind of takes off the mask and a little bit of disgust, not happy there, but we'll take a timeout as well. 2:17 to go, 29-9 Banks. This is Banks basketball presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Northside Rock Products in North Plains is where you can get gravel products directly from the quarry. They service contractors as well as homeowners. They can get rock straight from the quarry that's essential for paths, driveways, under concrete slabs and roads, as it packs and condenses well. Northside Rock Products offers a variety of quality crushed rock and fill material, as well as boulders and specialty rock. They offer trucks for hire for contractor work. Northside Rock Products can bring their mobile crusher to your jobs for on-site crushing and screening. Delivery is available. Get all you need at low winter rates. Northside Rock Products LLC on Northwest Dixie Mountain Road in North Plains. NorthsideRockProductsLLC.com.
2:17 left to go before halftime. The Banks Braves holding on to a 20-point lead over the Franklin Lightning, 29-9 here at Banks High School. Lightning will inbound the ball. Maya Sanders bringing it up for Franklin. Guarded by Maggie Streblo this time, and all over Sanders. I mean all over. Gives it off to Maya Bryant. Tries to go cross court and does so to Olivia Stills. Back to Maya Sanders. Sanders over to Maya Bryant. Bryant pulls up little 18-footer. It's no good, but she was hacked on the arm. I believe Katie Grossnickel. Yep, Katie Grossnickel gets called for the foul. Tried to go for the block, but got her hand. First foul on Katie. Third team foul on Banks. And Maya Bryant at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw bounces off the front of the iron. It's no good. Second free throw coming for the Franklin Lightning out of the 6A Portland Interscholastic League. Second free throw also no good. Rebound by Streblo. Streblo with a head of steam coming up the court. Now going to pull up, run the offense. Off to Janicek. Inside, nice pass to Bigsby. She gets it out to Katie Grossnickel. Off to Streblo. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, fought for the Braves. Won by Janicek. Goes back up against all kinds of pressure underneath, and she gets a foul called against her, so she'll get 2 free throws. Great job by Jocelyn Janicek to go up against the trees, Trevor.
Yeah, Franklin bench wanted to travel on that play, but right in the amongst of 2 or 3 bigger defenders.
Jocelyn Janicek with her second free throw make of this game. She's got 4 points. Second free throw on the way. And around and around and in it goes. 3 free throws for Jocelyn Janicek, 5 points in the game. 1:35 to go before halftime. Braves lead it by 22, matching their largest lead moments ago. 31-9. Ball tipped again by Katie Grossnickel. Gets it up to Maya Bryant for a little 19-footer, no good. Rebound by Bigsby. And the outlet to Evans. Here comes Haley on the way. Off to Katie Grossnickel. A little bit too tough for her, but she gets her second opportunity. That doesn't go. Rebound Madison Walker. And she traveled. I was going to say she stepped on the baseline, but the officials got her for traveling. It's 1 of 2. Take your pick. They picked traveling, but yeah, just lost her balance there and couldn't contain it. Maya Sanders gets it ahead to Stills on the left side, over to Maya Bryant. Bryant bounces it to Sanders. Picked up by Tyler Rose, who's checked into the game for Banks. Bryant has it now in the corner. It goes to Gallagher, who's checked in for Franklin. That's Fiona Gallagher, not the comedian Gallagher. And Franklin will inbound underneath their own basket. Doing so is Stills. Finds, hello, happy birthday, says Fiona Gallagher. She got the ball and, hey, I got it. I'll drive inside, puts it up, and is fouled. Foul going to be called on Tyler Rose. That's her first foul. 5th team foul on Banks. 48.6 seconds to go in the first half. Just 5 team fouls on the Banks Braves. That's called playing defense the right way. Playing defense with your feet.
I think we have a blood issue with a Banks player. Nia Johnson, up off the bench, is going to have to come in for Madison Walker.
Get that cleaned up.
Saw the Prince Charles official come over to Brandon Bagley and point to his nose.
So 2 free throws on the way for Fiona Gallagher. The first one is no good. Second one coming up. It's in the air. It's in the bucket. It's good. Free throw number 1 for Fiona Gallagher off the bench. It's 31-10. So Franklin has cracked double figures in the game. Haley Evans has it. Brandon Begley calling out the plays from the sideline. Gets it inside to Nia Johnson. Stop there. Nice wraparound bounce pass, but it's on the floor loose. Who's going to get it? It's Tyler Rose who gets it. Gets it out to Maggie Streblow. And she'll set it up. Off to Haley Evans, right side. Cross-court pass. Trying to go for Bigsby, but it's intercepted by Maya Bryant. Here comes Franklin with 19 seconds and counting left before halftime. Terminates her dribble. Ball stolen by Tyler Rose. She's got it all the way to the rack. Puts it up and in. Tyler Rose. 33-10. Full court pressure here for Banks. Trying to get a steal. And it's Maya Bryant who gets it in. 2.5 seconds. 3-pointer on the run. Banks it. No. It would have counted if it went, but no. And we've reached halftime here at Banks High School with the Braves leading by 23, 33-10. We will take a breather and kind of crunch some numbers and give our thoughts about the first half that has the Banks Braves up by 23 wire to wire so far. You're listening to Banks Basketball presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Shannon Jennings of North Plains is your local independent insurance agent. Are you overpaying for insurance? She can partner with a vast range of insurance companies to provide you with the most competitive products and services. Whether it's your home, auto, commercial, or any other type of insurance, we take the time to learn about you, your family, and your business to find the best coverage to protect your unique needs. For quality insurance coverage at affordable prices, call 503-444-0566 or email Shannon at shannonjenningsinsurance.com. North Plains Chamber of Commerce invites you to check out Oregon Coffee Roaster. Based in the Portland foothills, this wholesale roaster has decades of experience offering quality Arabica coffee and loose leaf tea to businesses. Whether you're a business customer interested in a bulk order of 10 pounds or more, or a residential customer interested in smaller quantities, contact them today for your coffee needs. Call 503-647-5102 or visit their website, OregonCoffee.com.
Scoggins Creek Coffee is proud to offer delicious hot drinks and delectable breakfast items too. Visit their 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton. Open 7 days a week, Mondays through Saturdays until 5 and Sundays until 3. Make sure to ask about their weekly specials and visit their Facebook page. Scoggins Creek Coffee, 503-985-3483.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com. Welcome back to Banks High School. It is halftime here in this 4A, 6A showdown between the Banks Braves from the 4A Coapa League hosting the Franklin Lightning from Northeast Portland out of the 6A Portland Interscholastic League. The Lightning coming in 1-3, but they have been anything but Lightning tonight as they have really had some tough time scoring the basketball here. A lot of long scoring droughts, and anytime you got another team that is scoring at will as much as Banks is tonight and bring that stuff. You know, one of the things for that long scoring drought here for Franklin tonight is really credit the Banks Braves defense. I mean, there's been a reason for those scoring droughts is the Braves have really stepped up their tenacity level on defense really for the first time this season, and we're really seeing what this Banks Braves team can do here tonight as they're showing it up 33-10 on the bigger 6A school. You know, I think the Braves maybe should just play against upper competition. This would be a great time to say that Banks is 1-0 this season playing up in competition, winning at Hillsborough 38-34 in a game really that should have been by double digits. Trevor talked about it. You talked about it, Trevor, in the pregame, the missed opportunities. Really had missed opportunities at Hillsborough to really, instead of having a 4-point win, they could have won by 20 points, really.
Yeah, the defense is really what the defense has been there all season. It's just they probably had more possessions so far than their opponents based off of turnovers and steals this year, but just not able to take advantage of extra opportunities at the free throw line and easy layups off of putbacks. Tonight, they got that big lead at the end of the first quarter, 21-7, had a little bit of a hiccup where they committed 3 straight turnovers. Brandon Begley called that timeout to get them back on track, and they wind up outscoring Franklin 12-3 in the second quarter. So they are maybe picking up their defense a little bit more this game based on the fact they've lost 2 straight. But I think tonight they're doing a better job of taking advantage of the opportunities they've been given. Not really. One thing I've noticed tonight, despite the big lead, not quite as many free throw attempts in the first half as we're used to them seeing with their aggressive style of play at the rim. But definitely a lot cleaner at the basket with layup opportunities and able to convert those to points more often tonight than they have earlier this season.
Well, we are getting a real treat here at Banks High School at halftime. It's a little exhibition being played here as we got middle school girls basketball on display here at halftime. Always great to see the youth in action here in communities like Banks. And Banks has a great youth sports program, and the middle school girls getting to show off what they can do and play on this court that one day they could be donning the Banks High School uniform. Also want to feature the Banks JV. They won tonight over Franklin 38-22. Trevor and I were talking about that before the game. I think the Banks JV team might be undefeated. They are really looking good. They won also on Tuesday afternoon in the game preceding the varsity against Jervis. So the Banks the future is bright for Banks girls basketball, no doubt about that. We'll take a look at leading scorers in this game. And Trevor will have some of the try to get some of the scores around 4A Coapa League and the state when we come back. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
North Plains Chamber of Commerce invites you to Tenante's Pizza and Subs. Try one of the many specialty pizzas like the Mama Supremo or a delicious torpedo sub sandwich. Mention Westside Greatest Hits and save 10% off your order. Tenante's Pizza and Subs at the corner of Glencoe and Pacific in North Plains. Open 11 to 8:30 Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 3 to 8 for carry-out and delivery. Visit their website, TenantesPizzaAndSubs.com, or call 503-647-5761.
Thinking about updating your kitchen or bath? James Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They offer stone countertop fabrication and installation and cabinet installation services. They'll do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based locally in Washington County, they'll do jobs in most Portland metro locations. Call 503-753-9993 or email jasonbondremodeling@gmail.com. Jason Bond Remodeling, Oregon CPV number 227733.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Thinking about buying or selling a home? Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty, will help you with your real estate needs. Call 503-313-0748 or email Sarah at sarahhesselman.com. Serving your community daily and proud to support the starting lineup of your bank's Braves. Sarah Hesselman, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty. Call 503-313-0748.
Taking a look at other scores at halftime, Banks leading 6A Franklin 33-10. Other finals from 6A girls basketball from around the area. Southridge clobbered Reynolds 72-20. Arapahoe, Colorado over Oregon City 60-52. And West Lynn beat Yacera of California 49-40. One other final from 4A girls basketball we did not have earlier this afternoon. Elmira out of the Sky M League over Blanchette Catholic, 33-28.
Well, and leading scorers of the ball game here. Game leading score is for the Banks Braves, Maggie Streblo with 8 points, all of those coming in the first quarter. Other Banks scores, Madison Walker has 6 points, Haley Evans with 2, Jocelyn Janisek with 5 points off the bench. Alex Saunders just 4 points tonight. Madison Bigsby has 2. Tyler Rose 2 points off the bench. Katie Grossnickel 2 free throws off the bench. Leading score for Franklin, Maya Bryant with 4 points. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Banks Braves with first possession. And Haley Evans gives it off to Streblo, her backcourt mate. She goes left to Saunders, inside to Walker. Ball was loose, and running it down is Streblo, and inside finds Naya Johnson, who's happy about that, clapping all the way back down the court. And the Braves pick up right where they left off, scoring inside, 35-10. Dupay has it, Holt Dupay, gonna take a long three, no good. Maybe watching Dame videos there, but it's no good. Rebound coming down to Streblo, gets it off to Evans. Driving all the way down, gonna pull out to Madison Walker. Now to Streblo, three-pointer is blocked. Rebound coming down to Franklin. Ooh, nice little wraparound dribble by Holt Dupay. Gonna drive inside, underhanded lay-in, scoop shot, count the basket and the foul. Holt Dupay, woo-hoo. Little energy here for Franklin. And that's the first time she scored in the book. Nice play. Free throw on the way. That's how you do it, Banks. Three-point play the old-fashioned way for Stella Holt Dupay. And the 6A showing the 4A how things are done. 2 points plus 1. Three-point play, 35-13. Here's a wide open Alex Saunders down low. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound. Still can't get it. Rebound batted around. Who wants it? Who wants it? It's still on the floor. And Haley Evans comes up with it. But ball goes inside. Alex Saunders misses again. And a jump ball called down as a rebound by Olivia Stills. And tying her up was Nia Johnson. Alternating possession arrow goes to Franklin.
We talked about opportunities and Probably at least 4 or 5 off of offensive rebounds missed that time for the Braves.
Holt to pay another underhanded scoop shot, lays it up and in. Holt to pay with 5 points now all in this quarter. The lead down to 20, 35-15. Little 5-0 run by Holt to pay. Ball inside to Saunders. Nice pass to Madison Walker inside and scores. Ends that little 5-0 run. Madison with 8 points now ties her teammate Streblo for the lead. 37-15, pull up 3 on the way by Maya Sanders. Splash. 37-18. Back and forth here in the third quarter. A lot more scoring here for both teams. Haley Evans going to slow it down a little bit. Finds Alex Saunders, takes a dribble inside, off the glass and in. Alex Saunders, nice look, nice result. 6 points for Alex, 39-18. Banks lead by 21. Back to that 3-score lead of 21. 3-score lead, of course, referring to football.
Banks allowed just 10 points in the first half to Franklin already in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. They've nearly matched their first half point total.
Yeah, coming out a lot more and doing it with 5 points from Stella Holt-Dupay. Evans has it. Left side now goes to Streblo. Nice bounce pass. Well, good idea on the bounce pass inside to Saunders, but she couldn't find it. And it goes out of bounds, but possession, it was tipped out of bounds by Franklin. So Banks retains possession. Evans will inbound underneath her own basket. Gets it high into Madison Walker. Inside, takes a bounce dribble. Goes back up, no good. Rebound coming down to Ada Hallstrom. And here's Holt DePay, has it on the right side, stops there. Now going to go back in for a second look. And goes right through the legs of Hallstrom and into the hands of Maya Sanders. She needs help. She terminated her dribble, tried to get it over to DePay. It was tipped out of bounds by Madison Walker. So Franklin going to inbound the ball under in front of their own bench. DePay will do so. Holt DePay will do so to Maya. And she gets it over to Charlotte Stores. Back over to Maya. Back over to Stores. Right corner. Inside, trying to go inside for Maya Bryant, but the ball was tipped by a Brave, and we got another jump ball called underneath, and alternating possession will go to the Braves. Nice job by Madison Walker getting in there to get her hand on it and tie up the Franklin Lightning player.
We've talked a lot about offensive opportunities the last couple of games, and I think it pretty much boils down to what Brandon Bagley said about finishing, and part of finishing is going up strong at the rim, and that's something I've noticed they've not done a lot of yet this season.
Evans gets it over to Tyler Rose, who's checked in. She gets it inside to Nia Johnson. Little turnaround jumper is no good, but the ball was tipped out of bounds by, I believe that was going to be tipped out of bounds by Holt DePay. She put her hands up like, no, I didn't do it, but no, got caught. And here Banks has it. It's Janicek in the corner, inside to Nia Johnson. It's no good. Another missed lay-in, and, well, they're going to get the ball right back because Franklin didn't want the ball. They turned it over, threw it. They tried to throw it to us, Trevor, but we were a couple rows up.
It's been a pretty sloppy third quarter, both sides offensively.
Yeah, right on cue as you were saying that. Another ball tipped our way, but it was tipped also by Franklin. Here we go. Madison Bigsby has it. Gonna a little show and go. Gets it over to between the circles, back to Evans, over to Janicek, right wing. She tried to get around the defense of Fiona Gallagher, but Gallagher got her, kind of stepped over a little too late, trying to take that charge. But,
nice sportsmanship that time, too, from Haley Evans coming over to help up the defender who was called for the blocking foul. It was on the floor.
Always good to see that. Evans has it inside to Alex Saunders, backs her way in and scores
Nia.
off glass.
It was Nia.
Nia Johnson with her second basket of the quarter. It's 41-18 Banks, under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. And nice swat by Haley Evans, stepping in the passing lane, but it's going to go off of her, and Franklin will keep the ball. Franklin going to subs out Stola Holt DePay, and in comes Jenna Rowe. And she tries to go inside, but stolen away by Tyler Rose. Another turnover here in the third quarter. Like you said, Trevor, very sloppy here in this quarter. Haley Evans has it, right wing to Janicek. Janicek dribbles in between the circles. Now over left side to Tyler Rose, cutting to the basket, missed the lay-in. Rebound by Janicek, or Nia Johnson. And another fresh possession. Driving inside is Evans. And a foul called underneath. That was called after the shot went up. Little late call right there, but nonetheless, foul on Fiona Gallagher, her second team foul.
Both of us being officials, me a current official, you a former official, I think that was one of those plays where you wait until after they see if the basket goes through before you blow the whistle.
Right. And free throws coming for Haley Evans. And it's good. First free throw of the game for Haley. That's just her third point of the game. Second free throw on the way for number 23. It's in the air. It's in the bucket. It's good. 2 for 2 for Haley Evans. 43-18. 4 points for Haley in the game. Franklin coming the other way. It's going to be Stores. Now she picked up her dribble and got in that coffin corner, and that's why Coach David James calls timeout, because he knows what happens when you pick up your dribble in the coffin corner. 3:15 to go, 43-18. Banks will step aside after this. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
After their loss yesterday afternoon, the Banks Braves slipped one spot in the OSAA rankings down to number 20 in the state, 20th of 34 4A teams. Back to action now. Franklin has the ball. Nice little pull-up jumper in the lane by Charlotte Stores. It's no good, and the rebound comes down to the Braves. So Banks number 20 in 4A, Franklin 49 in 6A. Steal by Chu, goes out of bounds, and she knocked it off of Haley Evans. So that's nice hustle by Lila Chu to give the ball back to her Lightning. And Chu is gonna bring it up for Franklin. Stops right there at the Banks logo and passes it off. It goes inside to Maya Bryant, who drives baseline and scores. Maya Bryant with her 6th point of the evening, 43-20. Janisic has it right wing, over to Haley Evans in the corner, inside to that's McKenna King, who's checked in, and that's no good.
Offensive foul.
And yeah, she got called for using her other arm. I think she bumped the defender on that, trying to clear some space. And so actually it's actually going to go on Madison Bigsby away from the ball. Her first foul, second team foul on Banks. Both teams with 2 team fouls here in the second half. Chu has it off to Stores. Store stops, now goes inside. Now ball goes to Maya Bryant, driving baseline, and she traveled with the basketball. That's a break for the Braves because that ball went up and off glass, and it would have been 2 for Franklin. But she took an extra step on her drive to the baseline. I did notice, Trevor, more Braves defenders down there on that play, because that's been a play that Franklin has had some success on in this third quarter. Maya Bryant on baseline. Here we go the other way. Jocelyn Janasek pulls up a little 17-footer through the defense. No good, but there was a foul called, so 2 free throws for Jocelyn. As the foul going to be called on, it's Lila Chu, her second foul. Free throws on the way for Jocelyn Janasek. 5 points tonight. Ooh. A little too strong that time on that free throw as it ricocheted off the back iron. No good. Jocelyn 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Second free throw on the way. It's in the air. It's off the iron again. Rebound coming down to Franklin. It's Maya Bryant, but picked away by Janasek in the backcourt. And a loose ball out of bounds, going to stay with Banks. 2:05 to go third quarter. Banks 43, Franklin 20. Their largest lead of the game. Franklin has never led. Got to get the ball in bounce. They do. It's Janasek to Streblo, right corner. Streblo dribbles out to the middle, stops at the elbow. Now off to Janicek. Thought about a three, goes inside, and when she hesitated or went inside, she traveled, and she knew it too, Trevor. She smiled. 1:56 to go, third quarter. Franklin going to inbound right in front of Banks' bench to the right of us as they go right to left. Chu will jog it up across the line, passes it over to Stores now. Double team pressure there. Three ball left corner by Maya Bryant is good. Maya Bryant, nonstop scorer for Franklin here in this third quarter. Lead down to 20. Streblo off to Janicek, left wing. Stops, gets it over to McKenna King. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound fought for, coming down to Franklin. Chu controls for the Lightning and brings it up. Gonna baseball pass it over to number 20, Stella Holt-DePay. And that was too hot to handle. That would have been too hot to handle for most guards out there. That looked like Cooper Goebel on the football field trying to pass it over to Jamar Flippin in the flat. So Banks has it. Evans whip it over to Streblo on the right side. Hounded, double team pressures, dribbles out of it, gets the ball into Madison Walker, lost it, gets it back, no good. Rebounds over to Evans, up to Streblo, right wing three. You better believe it. Ring it up, baby. Maggie Streblo, another three. It's 46-23, under a minute to go. Stores has it off for Chu. Chu going to drive inside, stop at the three-point line, off to Stores. Little 14-footer, it's off. Rebound coming down to Holt-DePay, goes back up strong and is fouled.
Streblo.
Streblo hitting her third three of the game moments ago. And we got a timeout on the floor. A full timeout with 42.3 seconds to go, third quarter. Braves by 23. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
It's time to make this holiday season one to remember. Double up on all the joy, all the cheer, and most importantly, all the points. Now through the end of January 2022, every time you make a purchase using your Wana Credit Union Visa Rewards credit card, you'll receive double the rewards points. All those points can then be redeemed for cash, travel, gifts, and more. Stop by your nearest branch or visit wanafcu.org to get started today. Membership required. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, they 42.3 seconds to go, third quarter. Franklin breaks their huddle. Banks is still going over things here in the third quarter. Banks has scored 13 points here in the third quarter, but Franklin, a little run here at the end of the third quarter as they have put up 13 as well. So 13-13, and Holt-DePay at the free throw line. She's looking to make it 14-13 and does so. Holt-DePay with the free throw. That's her first free throw. Fifth point, sixth point right there. Two free throws. And, the Franklin Lightning have now scored 15 points and lead the Braves in the quarter. But Nia Johnson, nice little up and under move and around the defense, and she scores. Nia Johnson has 6 points in the quarter. It's 48-25 Banks. Chu pulls up, free throw jumper, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Franklin. 20.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Banks Braves leading at 48-25. Franklin inbounding underneath their own basket. Trying to go inside, get it to Maya Bryant. She lost it, and who else comes up with it but Alex Saunders. Leaves it for Evans with 13 seconds and counting. Saunders going to go inside to Madison Walker. Off the glass and in. Madison Walker, M-dub with 10 points here, 4 points in the quarter. And the Braves have doubled up the Lightning. And token pressure at half court means Franklin can't get a shot off at the end of the third quarter. And after three, it is the Banks Braves 50, the Franklin Lightning 25. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Welcome back to Banks High School. The Banks Braves, little score fest here as we started in the third quarter. A little bit more scoring here, a little less ragged and more buckets going in the hole. Always good for the fans and for everybody here. A little entertaining action, but Banks Braves winning the quarter 17-15 to double up the Franklin Lightning 50-25 as we start quarter number 4 from Banks High School. And the Lightning will start with the first possession of the final 8 minutes. Maya Sanders has it off for Holt to pay, left wing, down low in the corner, trying to go inside to Jenna Rowe, but it's stolen away. And here come the Braves. Maggie Streblow bringing it up, running the offense off to Haley Evans, right wing. Evans going to bounce inside. Nice pass down low to Nia Johnson. She's got the hot hand, and it continues here in the fourth quarter. Nia Johnson with 6 points, 8 points here in the second half. The lead is 27 for the Braves. Holt DePay has it left corner. Stops, goes inside to Maya Bryant. No good. Nice little move, but no good. Rebound Nia Johnson. Nia doing it on both ends of the floor. And Haley Evans brings it across the midcourt line. Evans looking right. Goes to Saunders. Going to drive right inside. She saw that wide open lane, and she drove it right in and scored. Alex Saunders, been quiet for a while, but finally scores again. And the Braves lead by 29, under 7 to go.
If this lead is 20 or more past the 4-minute mark, we're going to see the bench come in a moment.
Chu has it, leaves it off for Maya Sanders, pulls up 3 straight away, no good. Bounced off, I think it hit every ounce of the rim and bounced no good. Tough break for Franklin. 6:44 to go, substitutions in as Jenna Rowe comes out for Franklin. And I believe coming in was Fiona Gallagher coming back in. 54-25, Braves lead by 29. Haley Evans brings it up off to Saunders, back to Evans, over to Streblow, left side. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Saunders, back up and in. Alex Saunders. 8 points tonight for Alex Saunders. 56-25, it's a 31-point lead for the Braves. Braves are getting a glimpse of what they can be. 3-pointer, a little 19-footer on the way for Franklin, no good. Get their own rebound. And with the ball, Maya Sanders has it out high. Over to Chu. She pulls up a 3 from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound, Madison Walker. Outlets to Streblow, and here come the Braves. Left to right. Get it over left side to Haley Evans. Gonna go drive inside and scoop it underhand. No good, but does get fouled on the drive. Oh, that was almost a 3-point play possibility.
Beautiful move to the basket, too.
4th team foul called against Franklin, and the first foul on Maya Sanders. 23 on 23. First free throw on the way. High arcer off the front of the iron, no good. First miss from the free throw line tonight for Haley Evans. 2 for 3 now. Alex Saunders will get a little breather here. Much deserved breather for the Braves.
Her night might be done. Starters, I think, are going to fade out.
Yeah, Madison Bigsby checking in. Free throw is good. So 1 of 2 for Haley Evans. And she's got 5 points tonight. 57-25, Braves by 32. Their largest lead of the game. Nice token pressure by Tyler Rose on Maya Sanders. And screener came over to set the screen, and Sanders rolled, and we got a foul called against Rose, her second foul, 4th team foul. Both teams have 4 team fouls, so still not in the bonus either side. Sanders has it out high left wing, now going to drive inside. Hole closed quickly, so bounces it back out, trying to go inside. Nia Johnson picked it away, but Franklin has it. Holt to pay. Off to Bryant. Maya Bryant. Ball's loose. Chu runs it down. Going to look left. Little dump off pass to Maya Sanders. Back over to Chu, right side. Chu looking. Now going to drive inside all the way to the rack. No good. Rebound. Gets her own rebound. And ball goes out of bounds off of Maggie Streblo, who was trying to fight for the loose ball. And the clock continues to run. So it looks like we've got a running clock now with a 32-point lead. 57-25. Get it out high to Maya Sanders. Sanders going to drive left side, kick it out to Lila Chu. Inside, trying to go inside for Maya Bryant, but Nia Johnson read it all the way and stole it away. Here come the Braves with 4:15 to go. This is going to be a fast-moving quarter with that running clock now. Madison Bigsby has it out high. Going to drive inside, trying to go inside, gets it to Nia Johnson. Nice pass, nice cut to the basket. Nia Johnson scores and makes it 59-25, and Coach David James has got to talk about it. He is dazed, and dazzled. Banks leading 59-25, under 4 to go. Back after this, you're listening to Banks Basketball, presented by Jason Bonner Modeling.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Call American Family Agent Terry Powell in Gaston, 503-521-8842.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game here at Banks High School. Banks leading it 59-25 over the Franklin Lightning. They have not lost a game by this margin all season, in this being their 4th game of the season. The Banks Braves have really brought it out tonight, almost like they kind of toyed with Jervis a little bit, maybe gave the Cougars one on Tuesday, because they are definitely a different team tonight. Maybe it woke them up. Lightning back to action, have it down low to Fiona Gallagher. She's hounded by Johnson and Evans, and we're going to get a foul call? What are they calling?
A foul on Nia Johnson.
Nia Johnson, she was in
no.
there. Nope, it's going to go against 32. Oh, they
23.
say 23. We're facing the backside, so of the officials' count. Haley Evans, her second foul, and she's going to come out. Her night's probably done as well. Let's get Leonie Crowell coming in for her. Maya Sanders has it up top. Now going to drive left for Franklin. Leaves it for Lila Chu. Drives baseline. They really like that baseline play over there, does Franklin. They've been doing that a lot the second half. They think they got a mismatch. Franklin will inbound it. They got to hurry because the clock running. And more subs coming in for the Banks Braves. McKenna King checking in. Jocelyn Janicek also back in. Ball in, and we got an offensive foul against
Gallagher.
Called against Franklin. 4th foul on Fiona Gallagher. 15th foul on Franklin. 2:38 to go. Banks is in no hurry here with a 34-point lead. Leonie Crowell brings it up, little behind the back dribble. Leaves it for Jocelyn Janicek, who's had a nice game. Off to Kitty Grossnickel. Grossnickel takes a 3 and no. Rebound coming down to Tyler Rose. Tries to save it, and it gets into Franklin. Maya Sanders brings it up. 2:14 and counting to go on this running clock. Sanders has it right wing. Hounded by Tyler Rose off to Lila Chu. Inside to Gallagher, and it's stolen away by Tyler Rose. Rose, 1-on-2, all the way to the rack, and it lost it out of bounds. Turnover to Franklin with 1:52 and counting to go in the final quarter. The only way the clock stops is on a timeout, and we've got a foul called. It's Gallagher, her 5th. I think, yeah. Well, she sits down, and I saw the ref hold up 5. But anyways, back to the action. Inside to Ada Hallstrom. She lost it out of bounds. Turnover back to Banks with under 90 seconds to play. Banks 59, Franklin 25. Leonie Crowell brings it across the line for Banks. Drives right side, tried to do a behind-the-back dribble, but two defense. Give it up to Kitty Grossnickel. She took an extra step as she got the ball, and traveling is the call. So coming up on a minute to go in the game. Franklin has the ball. They're down 34. Franklin has not scored here in the fourth quarter. And they turned it over. Under a minute to go. Crowell picks it up. Got trouble behind you. And forded off the effort there. Gives it off to McKenna King, who goes up, lays it up. No good, but she is fouled. So McKenna, who does double duty, plays JV and varsity. She will get to shoot 2 free throws here, and the clock is stopped. 43.2 seconds. Can McKenna give the Braves 60 points tonight? You betcha. Nothing but string music for McKenna King.
Why the clock stopped, I'm not sure.
Free throws. Second free throw on the way for King. Right down the bottom of the net. 2 points for McKenna. Braves shooting much better free throws. 61-25 with under 30 seconds to go. Under 40 seconds to go. Ball stolen away by Jocelyn Janisek. She's got a fast break, and she was interfered with on her way to the basket.
Right call.
Jump ball is going to be the call. Possession arrow, I think, is favoring Banks. One official over here says it's Banks. And the crowd here are not liking it. They are showing their displeasure of the call. They wanted a foul to be called and free throws. Yeah, I don't really see the jump ball there, Trevor. Not much argument, though, from Brandon Begley. He's just focused on running the play. And they're up by 36. Passionate fans. Nothing wrong with being passionate. Turnover by the Braves. Franklin has a little run out here. 2-on-1 if they hurry, but nope, it's knocked out away by Streblo, and the ball will go out of bounds with the clock running with 15, 14, 13. They get it in bounds. Three ball on the way by Sanders is no good. Long rebound coming down to Sanders. Her own rebound. Gets it inside to Rowe. No good. Rebound batted out of bounds by the Braves, and that's going to do it. Final score, the Banks Braves with their largest margin of victory this season as they even the record at 3-3. They are now 2-3 here at Banks High School. The final, Banks 61, Franklin 25. You're listening to Banks Basketball. Got a quick post-game wrap-up coming up after this. You're listening to Jason Bond Remodeling.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Andy McNabb Allstate in North Plains is your local Allstate agent. Located at 10120 Northwest Glencoe, across from Subway. She has 20 years of Allstate experience providing auto, home, renters, life, and other insurance products. Get a quote and receive a $10 gift card. Andy McNabb Allstate. Call 503-433-5030. That's 503-433-5030.
Welcome back to Banks High School. Final score here tonight. The Banks Braves, they shut off the scoreboard quickly, but the Banks Braves winning it 61-25 as the Banks Braves shut out the Franklin Lightning in the fourth quarter. $28-0.
28-15. It was 17-15 in the third. Franklin didn't score in the fourth.
28-0 in the fourth quarter.
11.
As it was 61-25 was the final score of this ball game. And the Banks Braves victorious tonight.
It's 50-25 after 3.
Big second half for Nia Johnson as she had 2 points at halftime and finished the game with 12 points, 10 points in the second quarter. Madison Walker also had 6 points at halftime, had 4 points in the second half, finishing with 10 points tonight. Alex Saunders, another big game, 4 points in the 4 points at halftime, had 6 points, 4 points at halftime, 4 points in the second half for a total of 8 points. Maggie Streblo with 3 3-pointers tonight and finishing with 11 points for the game. But the leading scorer for the Banks Braves tonight, Nia Johnson, the 5'10 senior, and she was doing it at both ends tonight. I think we didn't talk about this, Trevor, but I think maybe Oregon Army National Guard hero of the game got to be Nia Johnson.
Yeah, had a slow start in the first half, missed some easy opportunities like we talked about coming into the game, but second half she was miss everything for the Braves, especially at the rim, off of putbacks, feeding her the ball down low, pretty much scoring at will in the second half for the Braves.
So the Banks Braves will hit the Christmas break, if you will, with a 3-3 overall record, 2-3 here at Banks High School. The Franklin Lightning out of the 6A Portland Interscholastic League fall to 1-4, and both teams will now have a break, and they'll be back right about the same times as Franklin will be back in Northeast Portland, back at Franklin High School on December 28th. December 28th they'll be playing the Milwaukee Mustangs, or December 29th actually is their next game against Milwaukee. The Banks Braves will scheduled to return December 28th at the Sisters Holiday Tournament. Their first game will be the Malala team, out of the 4A, the Malala Buckaroos. I don't think they're the Buckaroos, but they'll be playing Malala at the Sisters Tournament. Schedule, of course, weather permitting. We'll see how that goes, and we wish safe travels for everyone over there to Central Oregon.
Malala Indians.
Yes.
The team that Banks will be taking on first if the Sisters Tournament is held, with the weather expected next week. But again, pretty impressive effort tonight, start to finish, for the Lady Braves, holding Franklin to 3 points in the second quarter, holding them scoreless in the fourth quarter, and really start to finish had a 21-7 lead after one, shutting out Franklin in the fourth 11-0. Those 2 quarters pretty much the theme for this game with the defense, and hopefully Lady Braves back on track now with the record of 3-3 overall, and league play getting ready to start in a couple of weeks when we come back from winter break.
Leading scorer for the Franklin Lightning was Maya Bryant. She was seemingly all over the court for them. 9 points that she had. 6 points for Stella Holt-DePay. Was pretty quiet in the second half, so Banks did a much better job defending-wise on them. I thought a great game. You know, we give Nia Johnson the hero of the game, Oregon Army National Guard hero of the game, but you know, much can be said about Alex Saunders tonight, who was just hustling all over the court. It definitely would be remiss if we didn't mention her in the post-game report, because Alex made a lot of things happen defensively. She was on every loose ball, diving for that. Really should have an award for that. She was also scoring. Just a great asset to Banks tonight for the win. Jocelyn Janisek also great hustle play and hit some big shots, hit 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And, of course, Madison Walker doing a great job inside as well, being that big post presence that they need. So a lot of good things here tonight for the Banks Braves, and hopefully they saw just a glimpse of what they can be moving forward, and will help them going into that Sisters Tournament, which is traditionally every year has some good competition over there.
Yeah, Sisters, one of the top holiday tournaments for 4A programs in the state on both sides, both boys and girls basketball. Banks and both boys and girls programs at Banks have been involved with that over the last couple of years. Really unfortunate that Banks just as they were starting to get their own tournament going. First year held right before COVID, then everything happened with COVID. Had planned to have it this year, then had a team back out at the last minute, and that's why we had the 3 games scheduled for the first 3 days of this week. Unfortunately, the Dalles got canceled due to weather, although I'm not sure why, looking back on it now, because I know Scappoose boys played at the Dalles last night. So I don't really think one day makes that much difference, especially with the weather we're having now, where it would allow one team to travel and not another. But Banks unable to play Monday night at the Dalles, and then the game against Gladstone. Who knows what could have happened in those 2 games, but chance to get more experience for the Lady Braves this season cut short after 2 games canceled in the non-league.
Yeah, and that's going to do it here. We're going to have to sign off here before they turn out the lights on us, because they actually will do that. That's the sign that, hey, wrap it up, let's go. So we're going to have to wrap it up. Trevor, it's been great to work with you. Our next broadcast will be next year, right?
Yeah. I believe North Marion at home.
And that'll be a girls' game? Yeah. All right, well, for Trevor Beard, I'm Jonathan Lee. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you. We'll talk to you in 2022. Good night, everybody.